But in our case, we have to address the first thing first. Manage the mayhem and chaos. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. I'd like to call the other three presenters up for the panel. Max, you as well, please. We do have a couple of roving mics that are available for questions, and we have all four of our panel members available for questions. Did anyone have any questions to start off for any one of our panel members? Yes. Yep, it's just on its way.
Mines Department of Innovation in Canberra. I'd like to ask, say, Christine and Paul in particular, but the other speakers are free to comment, that Christine and Paul particularly highlighted the problems of urbanisation, and implicit in that is the growth in population in those areas, but neither of them, as I recall, highlighted the fact that reducing that population growth rate would alleviate the huge problems which that urbanisation is bringing about. So I'd like you to comment on why you didn't do that, and whether or not you would agree that that would be a significant way in which the rate of these problems getting worse could be alleviated.
Christine?
Meaning that there always will be people who are farmers or fishermen, and then some 100%. That's probably something in the order of 80% urban, I would think, something like that. But I don't think you can reverse urbanisation. You'll recall a couple of years ago, UN Habitat on World Habitat Day had as its slogan, cities, methods of hope. And I think that is the reality of what we're facing. Cities like Dar es Salaam are growing at 6% per annum. It's going to double in size in a 10 to 15-year period. And I think there's very little that can be done to stop or reverse it. I was intrigued to see Max's policies about at least attempting to bring some urban services into the predominantly rural areas. And I think that's why we call for things like national urban policies, because people mustn't think that by urbanisation we only mean the growth of our big cities. And a lot of this growth is taking place in some of the smaller secondary cities, and also some of the embryonic, certainly in Africa, where I come from, some of the small embryonic urban settlements that are growing very, very rapidly into the new towns. But not just the big cities where small urban areas are rapidly growing as well. And that's why I think we call for national urban policies, so that if, for example, Papua New Guinea's case, part of the solution is developing new urban settlements away from the traditional urban areas like Port Moresby that accommodate geography. But I don't think urbanisation is reversible. I don't think the growth can be slowed. Sorry, the growth. I don't think the growth can be slowed. I think that's the reality of what we're facing this century.
Well, I think it's a good point, and there's obviously lots of issues to come up. At the end of the day, for the Pacific Island states, it's very problematic to deal with, and a lot of those issues will be to do with socio-cultural issues of suggesting that you have smaller towns and trying to keep population down. Obviously, one of the key ethos in a lot of the socio-cultural orders in the Pacific is that the reason you have larger families is because then, as people get older, then your children look after you Fiji, they actually are able to migrate and move around. So, for example, if we take the case of Samoa, for example, about 200,000 people, there's actually another 200,000 that actually live outside of Samoa, and they're mainly in America, New Zealand and Australia. So the point I'm getting to, if that immigration didn't exist, the urbanisation issues would actually be far greater than what they are now. So the other thing would be to look at those countries that don't have those safety valves and safety measures and try and give them some help, which may also help things to do with education and so forth, because as we know, those who generally are often more educated and more worldly tend to have smaller families.
Thank you. There's a question down the front here.
Christine, a question for you. You talked about, if I could use the word euphoria, of what came out of Trinidad and the acknowledgement by the Commonwealth governments about the urban agenda and the plight of people in settlements. In the lead up to Perth, do you get a sense that the governments are going to that forum with the same level of interest, or do you feel that the sorts of issues that we've just heard from the presenters this morning and elsewhere, that you've actually got to re-establish that agenda a year on, or a bit more than a year on, from that almost historic moment of acknowledgement? And if so, what are you going to do? How are you going to approach it?
Yeah, there's a serious issue around the Perth Chogam, because, as you correctly say, there was some euphoria around the outcomes of Port of Spain. We got this acknowledgement of both the issue of urbanisation and the role of planning. And the indications are, from what we can gather in preparation for Chogam, that the urban issue has slid down the agenda. And I think my response to that is, if I was the head of government, the reality is, if you look at the newscasts and things, that the economy really, in the moment, perhaps fortunately for people in Australia, perhaps not here, but certainly in other countries, the economy really, economic issues really has risen to the top of the agenda. The economy, and the second issue are the social issues, especially around social inclusion and social stability. And we were talking earlier before we started, I don't think it's an accident that we're seeing the protests in Zuccotti Park in New York, the riots in London, and the Arab Spring in places like Egypt. And I think there's probably some underlying connection between them all, and that's around ordinary people feeling disempowered and angry about what they see around them, around the abuse of power, whether it's economic power or whatever it might be. So I think it's probably quite reasonable that for our heads of government, they're going into this particular heads of government meeting with more pressing issues on their agenda, more immediately pressing issues, and it's things around the state of the world economy and some of these social stability issues. The challenge we then have as the planners of the Commonwealth is, how do we get the message across to our heads of government that, in fact, as I cited that example from Governing Council, that Norwegian delegate, about the role of the city being a solution as well, and other speakers have touched upon that as well already today. How do we then develop a message to government that, in fact, the solution to these problems lies in putting in place the proper and appropriate national policies around maximising the benefits that come from the urban areas. And we have our strategy for Perth is to work closely with Commonwealth Local Government Forum. This meeting will be set up for Monday evening when I get to Perth with CLGF and the Commonwealth Secretariat, which is a government arm, to say that we understand that the heads of government probably have got more pressing issues, but how do we bring back and put back under their noses the reality that if they don't get the urban policy, put the urban agenda issues and get the urban policies right, they're going to end up in Max's point, which I thought his last two slides was so punchy and telling. It's the unclear and the chaos. And if they don't get it right, it's going to get worse, it's not going to get better. And the cities actually are an opportunity to try to address these critical issues, especially the social inclusion issues. We've got a huge task ahead of us in Perth. was heartened by having the minister speak the way he did.
That's me, daughter.
I was interested to hear both Paul and Max talk about the lack of understanding from donor organisations, and you mentioned Max in particular, but you specifically mentioned AusAid. I'd be interested if Paul and Max want to elaborate. No doubt I'll try and catch up with you later too, because I can't say it publicly. You could actually make a general statement about the lack of understanding of that organisation process in some of the funding bodies.
We're all friends here, Max.
I think we had what we call President Urban Agenda was funded, supported by housing, and all of a sudden it disappeared. And a couple of years ago, there was a review of housing priorities. They said priorities are low and middle, health and education. Led urbanization are not priorities. That's what I was told by the representative. And I was shocked. And I said, it's not the end of the story. We still talk about it. That's the reason I feel that, I think health and all these issues can be addressed. But if we will not address urbanization, which is the future of our community, or for that matter, in Malaysia and others, most of this effort will be overwhelmed by the administrative relationship that we face. So I will advocate, continue to advocate with my own politicians and my leaders of my ministry of bureaucracy to say that urban must be part of the agenda, and they must see the need to address urbanization in a serious way, because like in the north, urbanization is happening at a very rapid rate, and the pictures and images that we see and feel being part of the community is not very good. So it's important that if there's going to be some attention, Prime Minister, very plain that this is the way, this is the future, and we must address citizen Australia, and given that you have your urban policy, we have our urbanization policy. I think the message has to be made clear that we also empower, we have our urban issue, and the future lives in better minutes urban population.
Well, it's a very good question. It's one that's very sensitive to a lot of the disability groups. In fact, when the minister was speaking today, some
Is there any other questions? Yes, here.
Just by way of comment, Paul, there is hope in AusAid. They just put $2 million into the City Alliance, and they are a major participator in a conference on the Asian Urban Forum next month. So there is a bit of light, and a few of us are trying to push it.
No, I'll take that. I mean, it's not a personal thing. As someone who's been doing it for 20 years, and I was funded for my first 6 or 7 years by AusAid, they're always reluctant. They always stand on the edge and look in, but they just don't want to take that next jump and sort of pulling it together. I know about the Cities Alliance. I followed that through with them. But I think people want to see them. It's by not being involved, they're being party to the problem. And you see these rates of 30 to 40 and 50% of these towns and cities in settlements and squatters. It's just not on. It's not a good sign for the Australian government.
Is there one more question? Yes. Oh, we're just trying to get the microphone there.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the presenters for their wonderful presentations and studies they have prepared this. In reference to Christine's presentation, if I recall correctly, I think she mentioned something that the Commonwealth is not meeting its goals, like something like that, like in dealing with urban issues. Is that correct or just miss? My question is, I'm from Kiribati. Like Kiribati is a least developed country and a small island developing state, something like that. And if I link to what Dr. Paul mentioned, he mentioned that these countries, for this like the special circumstances, they are least developed and like that they really need this assistance, like more like fundings and financial, this kind of assistance. Is there like a possibility that the Commonwealth, through the Association of Planners, like provide or financial assistance, like for capacity building, something like that? Thank you.
Is there a program of capacity building?
It was coming on. Up by the Commonwealth Consultative, the Interministerial Commonwealth Consultative Group on Human Settlements meeting, where again the ministers from some of the small island states said that they were fighting a losing battle and trying to get people trained in planning in some of their countries. And in response to that, the Commonwealth Foundation and the Commonwealth Secretariat gave a Commonwealth Association of Planners funding to start a capacity building program. And we've started that with two things. The one is looking at planning education. Where is it happening in the Commonwealth? Where are the gaps? Trying to start looking at the qualitative issues, not just the quantitative and geographic spread, but the qualitative things too. How are planners being trained in different parts of the Commonwealth? And that planning education program is the start, and we hope that out of that will come things like distance learning packages, but also things like mutual recognition of qualifications, job exchanges, and those sorts of opportunities as well. The other thing which we've also put through in our capacity building program to start with is the establishment of the Young Planners Network, which is using the current modern social media like Twitter and Facebook and those things to enable young planners working in some of the far-flung places of the Commonwealth to be able to talk to one another and exchange experiences and exchange thinking. So yes, we've started the program. Funding is limited and always is for everything. But yes, a capacity building program
we might grab that on at lunchtime. It's quite interesting to have this panel brought together, and it was brought together so we could actually gain a better understanding about how we sit within the Commonwealth. The fact that we have all have similar issues, just at different scales. We're all seeking consistent leadership. We all need to sell our message about the importance of planning and managing a lot of the urban issues that we have to address. The fact that we're needing evidence-based advice, such as the indicators work that Austin was talking about. The need to have consistent leadership. And so, as Paul and Max were highlighting, you know, it's great to have a minister here launching the State of Australian Cities report, and then a different department of the Australian government sending us a very different message. And we thank Christine for her overview of the Commonwealth and giving us a little bit more insight into how Australia actually fits within that broader context of the Commonwealth, because I don't think we often think of ourselves as being a member country of a community of 2 billion people, and the fact that we've got these types of issues that we don't see in our backyard necessarily in Brisbane. But I certainly feel that Australia and the planning profession has a lead role to play, and to commit to our Commonwealth comrades to assist in leading the way to raising the urban planning on the agenda. So thank you very much to our panel. I do have a small gift, so I'd just like everyone to just give a warm welcome. Thank you. We are on time for lunch. Lunch will be provided out on the terrace where we had morning tea. We will look to come back at 1:45 where we'll start the next session. I was a little remiss earlier on to not to mention to those who want to tweet that we are on Twitter today, and so anyone who would like to acknowledge that you are attending the State of Commonwealth